If you're getting ready to sell a home in San Diego, you're likely wondering, how much is this going to cost you? What are the closing costs for sellers in San Diego? Today we're breaking all of this down in the video, step by step, so you can calculate all the numbers. It's a fortunate and unfortunate thing where we live, right? California in general is extremely expensive in terms of real estate values. San Diego is no different, depending on where you live in the city or the nearby suburbs, or even North County San Diego. You could be in Encinitas or Carlsbad. You could be in Carmel Valley, La Jolla, or other expensive neighborhoods throughout the city of San Diego. Regardless, houses don't sell for cheap in California. It's a good thing in terms of a seller because you want to maximize your profits when selling your house. However, it's a double-edged sword because as a home seller, the closing costs are based on a percentage of the total price that you sell your home for. To cut to that exact range of what you can expect in terms of closing costs in San Diego as a seller, on the high end, it is upwards of 8%. On the low end, closer to 5%. The average range is usually 5 to 8%, but many sellers pay 8% from the total sale price of their home. So for example, and I won't say the exact median home value of San Diego houses now because depending on when you're watching this, it could be different. But let's say your house is worth $900,000. 8% of that is $72,000. 72 grand is what you are paying as a seller for closing costs, just to push this thing across the finish line and finish up the transaction. You have to pay 72 grand. That's coming out of your pocket, out of your seller net, bottom line, your proceeds, just to get the real estate transaction finished. What if there was a better way? We wondered the same thing before we got into real estate years ago, and thankfully there is now. I'm Alex. I'm the co-founder of SD House Guys. We're a local home buyer here in San Diego, and we work directly with home buyers. So we help mitigate most, if not all, of the closing costs on almost every transaction. What's one of the biggest portions of closing costs? It's your realtor commission. So working directly with a cash buyer like us, there's no agent involved. You're not listing your property on the market. You save off the bat 6%. Right off the bat, you cut off 6% from the total seller closing costs. That's a huge chunk. When you're working directly with us, you're not listing your house on the market, doing open houses, things like that. We'll just make you a cash offer, close within 3 weeks, and it's as easy as that. So you're saving a huge chunk there. I just wanted to, using my touch screen now, read off a few other common ones and some data points on the closing costs. Transfer tax is huge. That's typically 0.11% in San Diego. Title insurance is a common one too. When you work with a title company, you can get title insurance, and that comes with a cost. Seller concessions, and then a few other smaller ones that come into play depending on the transaction. But in general, San Diego closing costs for sellers are mighty expensive. There is a better way to do things. Instead of listing your home on the market and going through all of those steps, taking all that time, and then still paying $72,000 out of your pocket just to get it done, why not work with a local trusted company that's been doing it for years, buying houses here, and save a lot more money and headache at the end of the day?